Hello and welcome. Today I'll be speaking to you about trigger finger. There's a video previously I did some time ago where I explained that we don't have 10 fingers, but we have 10 digits, and that can be a little bit confusing. So if I ask you how many fingers do you have, its natural inclination is to say that you have 10 fingers, but in reality, the thumbs are not fingers, they are digits. So you have 10 digits but 8 fingers. And the reason is simple. If you observe, each of these has 3 bones, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but the thumb has 2 bones. So the thumbs are not fingers, but they are digits. So 10 digits, 8 fingers. So what is trigger finger? Is a situation where the finger or the thumb gets stuck in a bent position. Now, usually, if you keep your hands in this position, we expect you to be able to free up your hands. For some reason, you may have a situation where you keep your hands, make a fist, and then as you're trying to free up your hands, one finger remains in the same position when it was bent, and then you have to literally use another finger to free it up. We call that trigger finger. So it's like just picture in your mind putting the finger on the trigger, and then when you free up your hands, that finger remains in that same position. So I'll explain what happens in a bit, but basically, you experience that, and then for some people, they could have a clicking or a popping sound when the finger moves. Pain, stiffness could occur, and then there is a need for you to use another finger or digit to help free up what's going on in that particular finger. The cause is not always known, maybe due to an injury occurring in that particular finger, but I could use this to give you an illustration. A tendon is a structure that connects a muscle to a bone. So if you have a muscle coming this way, at the end of the muscle, you have a tendon, and that tendon is inserts into a bone. So, for example, assume this to be a tendon, and around a tendon is a tendon sheath. So usually we expect the tendon to be able to glide freely within a space provided by what is called the tendon sheath. If for any reason this tendon sheath becomes swollen, what it means is that the space for which the tendon can glide becomes narrower and so can impede movement. That's one. Number two, if for any reason there is any small lump or noodle on the tendon itself, it means that there will be obstruction to movement, and so the normal gliding process that should occur becomes problematic. That is essentially what happens in the trigger finger. So it's either there is swelling in the tendon sheath or there is a nodule in the tendon itself, and so that free or supposed free movement is impaired. It could occur as people get older. It could occur in the setting of a patient that has diabetes. It could also occur in a patient that has rheumatoid arthritis. I've made videos on diabetes. I've made videos on rheumatoid arthritis. It could also occur in patients that have underactive thyroid called hypothyroidism. How do we treat? Sometimes treatment may not be required. Other times, you could be advised to avoid those particular movements or reduce the activities of those kind of movements that trigger the trigger finger. But I find that a little bit difficult because if it's your, say, index finger or your thumb, we most likely would use our hands to do certain things on a day-to-day basis. So I find that a little bit difficult to comply with. You could also use simple analgesics such as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medications such as ibuprofen, but please be guided before you use such medications. And then sometimes you may have a splint. Now, if it's the index finger, you could have a splint where a structure is put to keep the finger in a particular position. May not be too convenient, but could be helpful. At other times, a steroid injection could be injected into the space to reduce inflammation and allow for the free gliding of the tendon in the tendon sheath in that space. And then if these measures do not work, it will be important to be referred to a surgeon who will carry out a procedure to free up that space and allow the tendon to glide smoothly in the tendon sheath. So we've talked about trigger finger, we've talked about what causes trigger finger and how it can be managed. If you've learned something, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.